family, and you know the mifters and the whifters out there, and here's what they want you to do. They want you to clean up. That's great. And then they want you to throw it away and buy more and throw it away and buy more. And the Campanelli brothers are on a mission to say, yeah, we're going to make this easier for you and more affordable with what's called the EasyGlide Microfiber Wet and Dry Mop. The Wet and Dry Mop at a weekend value story that is here now for the weekend. We've got colors for you. They're classic colors, great patterns, but Chris Campanelli, it's wet and dry.
Yeah.
So a lot of times you guys do the dry microfiber stuff, but we're going where we've not gone before.
Well, so in other words, if you're going to buy a mop, right, what do you have to do before you mop? You have to sweep or vacuum the floor.
You got to clean before you clean.
You got to clean before you clean. So we said, we're going to get rid of that. We're going to make sure we're going to give you a pad that can do both. So I don't know if you want to go through colors first, but I can explain everything and we can get rocking and rolling. What do you want to do?
I got a purple right here.
Yes, that's right.
Looks like I got a red here.
That is a red.
Look at your sensitive side with your pretty patterns
my wife
there.
Huh?
You had nothing to do with that?
Nope.
What do we got here?
That's gray.
What do we got here?
Down there is the blue.
And what do I got on both sides of there?
You have two pads that come with it.
Not one, but
Not
two.
One, but two. So when you have one in the wash machine, you can use the other one, right?
Okay, we got a lot of work to do in 5 minutes.
All right, so
let
me show you why we came up with this pad. So originally when we wanted to come up with a mop, we said, all right, we'll just take the same microfiber towel that you know and love, and we'll come up with a mop pad. Well, the problem with that, Rick, is it held too much water, and it was difficult to push, right? And you couldn't use it dry. So then in the meantime, what we did is we went back to the drawing board. People said, all right, I'll just go out and buy the little Swifter Difter things, right? But to your point, you have to buy them, you have to use them, then throw them away. So then we said, okay, well, here's what we're going to do. We're going to take the fibers on microfiber, we're going to make them really long and then loop them back over themselves, and we're going to make it just the right blend so that you can use it wet and dry, right? We made it nice and big and oversized. We're going to explain that in a minute here. I have a little video that I shot at home that shows you about me cleaning the entire bottom floor of my house in about 40 seconds.
Yes.
That's what this is great for.
However, sometimes we have technical difficulties, which means
can't see that video.
We want to see it live now.
All right.
Can we do that?
Great. Yeah, sure.
We're gearing that because we're rewinding the tape right now, and our VCR is a little on the flick.
Situation. Be kind to rewind. Yeah. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to the wet portion of this, right? So after you sweep the floor with the mop, or just like the old school custodian mop, right? If you have pet hair or stuff like that, now you're going to take it and you're going to just use a little bit of tap water, right? When you get this home, what I want you to do is I want you to kind of do the clean mop pad challenge, right? So get this out, spray it with a little bit of water, then you're going to come down here on the floor. So
there we go.
That floor looks pretty clean, right?
It looks.
So we're going to go back and forth. We're going to go back and forth here.
Or maybe not, Chris.
Maybe not,
maybe
right?
not so clean.
Right? Yeah, see, look. That's a dirty mop floor, right? That's just dirty there. And here's what happens. This is the best part about this, Rick. When this is dirty, what do you do with it? You take it, you peel it off, you put it in the washing machine.
Can you just do that one more time? Or just kind of faux do that?
Sure.
That was Velcroed on there, or hook and looped on there. That's right. That comes up, that goes in the washing machine. That does not go in the garbage can.
Yep. And let me show you why we made this pad big and oversized.
And again, great.
Right? So why we made the pad big and oversized, I cheat this a little bit. So if you look at this here, I put the edge a little bit, some more space on this side, and this is the reason why. So when we go down onto the floor, now you can do the baseboards without having to get on your hands and knees.
Great.
You see how that goes up against the baseboards?
No, that's awesome.
Yeah. And watch this.
That's awesome.
The articulating handle, right? It goes around the corners, so you can clean all the way into the corners.
Love that. Hey, by the way, look at this. Look at the difference here.
Yeah.
Look at the size difference of the mifter canifters, right?
That's right.
That is like 3 times the size, and I'm not going up on the baseboards like you are here as well.
That's right. And the other reason why we made it this side, Rick, too, is the risers of the stairs. This is exactly the same height as the risers of your stairs. So if I don't have carpeted stairs. I have regular, just wooden stairs, so I can clean the stairs like this. And if I wanted to, because this pole goes shorter,
would you get along with it?
Clean the stairs.
Right.
Yep.
How wet can you get that?
You can. What I do is I don't put it like under the sink.
You're not putting that in a bucket.
No. Just a little spray bottle. We have some tap water over here, Rick. If you hand that to me, and we'll do the same thing, right? Just take a little bit of tap water, and you're going to spray this on here. Or if you wanted to, you could just go right down and you could spray the floor, right? If you wanted to spray the floor, you could do that. But the same thing. Take this out of the box. Get it at home. This is what's happening. This looks like a clean floor, but it's really not, Rick. You know, sometimes when you walk around your clean floor at home with your white socks, what happens to your white socks?
They're not white anymore.
They're not white anymore. That is the microfiber doing the job for you. And then, Rick, unlike those disposable guys that you have to throw in the garbage can, this, right, we're going to come right back up here, Rick. This is a hook and loop closure. Peel this right off.
Oh, I hear it.
Goes in the washing machine, goes in the dryer, and you use it over and over and over again instead of throwing it in the garbage.
As we take a look at this, take a look at a little, I love the baseboard story.
Yeah.
Is there any washing instructions on that? Use this, don't use that?
As far as the pad goes?
No, as far as the pad, like the detergent. Don't put fabric
Machine
softener.
wash warm, tumble dry low, don't use any fabric softener. That's it.
There you go.
Yep.
Great. There's the bathroom.
Yeah.
Around it. Let the microfiber do the work.
Yeah, that's why we made the pad big and oversized. You don't want to have to get on the hands and knees to go onto the floor to clean the toilet or anything like that. And this is absolutely oversized for a reason. That's why we did that, right? Big and oversized so you can go up against the baseboards. We'll show that one more time.
again. And I want to show
we'll
this
show that
again.
one more time.
Look at that.
Right?
Look at the
so we go
difference in
up
size
against
there.
the baseboards. See that? Now, here, I'll go on this side so you guys can see it better. Right, look at that. All the way up against the baseboards. Look at how large that is. It's about 18 to 20 inches over there. Articulating head goes around the corner. And that's what I love about this, Rick. When this gets dirty, you put it in the wash machine, you put it in the dryer. And don't forget, we can use this dry. I want to emphasize that. This is not just a wet mop. This is like that old school custodian mop. What I do in my house, I have about 1,000 square feet on the bottom floor. I have dogs that shed. So I just kind of bring this around and I sweep, right? I kind of get all that pet hair up.
And as you take a look at the blue, which is most limited, by the way, there's the gray, there's the red, there's the purple in the last 30 seconds.
Yeah.
That is a better idea dry because it's microfiber.
Correct.
Do 10 seconds on microfiber.
Microfiber is like millions of little fingers that lift, trap, and remove. But
Yeah.
what we did with this mop is instead of having the fibers be open like the head of a dandelion, that was really hard to push. We made the fibers much, much longer, and then we looped them back on themselves. So now it's much easier to use. It holds just the right amount of water. You can use it dry, you can use it wet. The big, giant, oversized pad fits underneath things, underneath the kick plates, gets all around the toilet bowl.
What do I do when I'm done with it?
You peel it off with that hook and loop closure. And you put it right in the washing machine, right in the dryer, and you use it for years and years. And
By the way, okay, dude, I had a question for you.
Yeah.
Do you have the Skechers slip-ons, men's slip-ons yet?
I don't.
You are going, I'm wearing them. You're going to want them.
Am I?
I love this brand. And speaking of Skechers, here comes Coco right now.
Rick Domeyer is real. He's trying to